Now, part 2, we're going to start with kind of 3 songs that kind of Josh picked.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a little iTunes review break, and then we're going to talk about 3 songs that I picked.
Okay. So the first song that I picked that I want to talk about this week is Kisum featuring Hwasa of Mamamoo with Love Talk.
느낌이 달라 처음부터 뭔가 필이 딱 꽂히게 만들어버려 날 들었다 놨다 나는 지금 얘 손바닥 yeah 영 알 수가 없어 걘 바닷속 같이 빠지는 게 두려워 튜브를 줘 빨리 hey I just wanna sing your love 말해줘 내게만 이렇게 친절한지 아니면 딴 사람에게도 친절하니 아니기를 바래 난 솔직하게 말해봐 네 맘을 진짜 모르겠어 난 He's my lover 일감과 두려워 전하고파 이렇게 걔한테 근데 나 말 못해 How can I do that 연애할래요 해요 먼저 말해요 Hello man 늘 마주치고 다가가서 말해요 Love talk I want to love talk 우리처럼 달콤해요 연애랑 달리 Falling in love 시작이 중요해 Hello TikTok 시간은가
Now this song, Kisum is not the star. Hwasa is the star of this song. Her kind of singing really just puts this song on the map.
It's amazing. And it matches the backing track so well.
Amazing. Like, seriously, Kisum, you had a really great song that could possibly be the best song of 2015.
Might be.
But your rapping in this song was quite shit. Quite shit. It was...
Actually, I don't
really
think
bad.
I don't think it's as bad as he's making it.
It was really bad. Because one, you fall into the kind of problem that a lot of female Korean rappers have, where they don't really rap to the song. It's like you developed a rap, you wrote a rap out, and then you heard a song, you're like, oh, I guess these two can go together, and you put them together. And that's what I feel like happened in this song.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I agree. I've always said Kisum's best songs are when she's very playful. When she's very playful with the song. Like, that's when you and me, that's why that song is so good. Because she's playful, and it's kind of like she's kind of talking with the song, and she kind of makes little pew-pew-pews and makes little glues, you know?
Yeah.
And this song is more, it doesn't really match. Like, I don't know why this is a Kisum song. Like, it really doesn't match her style. It doesn't match her type of rapping or what she should be, you know?
Yeah.
But then the Hwasa part comes out, and you're just like, whoa, man!
Yeah, Kisum, I will say I think she's a good rapper. Not my favorite rapper, not even in my favorite like top 3 female rappers, but I feel like she can do a good job if she raps to the song. If she hears the song and tries to make lyrics or make a flow that matches the song, not kind of imposes her own rapping style or will onto a song, because this song, it was very apparent that they were kind of like clashing.
Yeah. Like, I mean, even if she heard the song and wrote these lyrics for the song, the song just doesn't really
unpolished
fit. It doesn't really fit her style. Like, it doesn't help her, you know? Like, she needs that playful, you know, back and forth type of song, and this song's really not like that at all. It's so weird. Now, I think the first minute is worse than the second and third minute. Like, once I get past the first minute, I actually kind of enjoy the song. Because A, there's more Hwasa, and B, I think the bars in the later part, she, like, tightens up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I can definitely see what you're talking about, especially in the first minute. It's a little, like...
Yeah, especially the first minute. Her flow is very sloppy.
She's trying to fit things into where they shouldn't fit, you know.
And it has the rapping flow has no catchiness to it, also.
Yeah.
Especially in the first minute. But give this song a listen. you might totally disagree with what we're saying, and you just might be like, Josh, you're full of shit. Like Kisum is a really good rapper. She raps amazing on the song, and then that's fine. But for me, this flow was just really discombobulated. It was just really just all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I can get that. I mean, of all the songs this week that I was like so excited to click, I was so excited. I was like, Kisum and Hwasa. Oh, my penis is hard, But like, then I listened to it and I was like, oh.
I think I'm more harsh on it because I was expecting a lot. But I don't really take back anything when I say that.
I understand where I just don't think it's like trash level rapping. Like,
no, it's not trash level, obviously, but it's definitely hearing you and was it you and I or you and me?
You and me? I'm pretty sure it's you and me.
You and me, right? Hearing you and me and knowing what Kisum is like capable of, like this is definitely like below average.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna download it probably for Hwasa, and we'll see if I can. Maybe I'll love this song in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, next song then.
So our next song is by Kunst, featuring Hyuk and Dokgi with Parachute.
처음에는 왜 이런지 몰랐어. 당연히 모르지. 앞에 기억은 또 짧았어. 딱 바닥을 쳐보니 아니 처음엔 참 어려웠어. 도대체 뭐가 뭔지 모르겠으니 그래서 난 가선을 찾아 떨어질 땅을 기대하려 해. 그 땅 끝이 너의 줄을 당겨. 그 땅 오늘 그리고 내일 그 땅 감흥이 없는 무용담을 부려야지. 매캐하게 번져 눈에 들어오네. 난 고인물을 떠서 두 눈을 닦아 falling. 애매하게 떠진 눈에 물이 찼네. 감기도 눈을 떠서 한 번 다시 닦아 falling. 매캐하게 번져 눈에 들어오네. 난 고인물을 떠서 두 눈을 닦아 falling. 애매하게 떠진 눈에 물이 찼네. 감기도 눈을 떠서 한 번 다시 닦아 falling.
Gonzo, Illinois, high ground, let's do it. In back of the back, in back of the ghost, tinted windows, ambassador flow, rose gold, clear diamonds, my platinum goals. 내 태도는 여전해, 안 내키는 건 하지도 않지만 내키면 청춘을 바칠 때까지 한 말을 또 하고 또 왜 나만 많은 거 닥칠 때까지 인생은 한치도 모르지 딱들이 닥칠 때까지 모든 사랑에 왔네 내가 다칠 때까지 다 맞힐 때까지.
Yes, no. Code Kunst is a producer. He's very much like Primary.
Yeah.
And he was recently signed to Tableau's underground label. But he's been around before that.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, this song was in like the top 10 for quite a while until IU came and like smashed everybody.
Smashed everybody's faces.
But they were up there. Hyuk, of course, is the lead singer in his band. What is his band called? Hyuk, right?
Hyuk's band? I don't know.
It's just called Hyuk, right?
Hyuk's trio. Like.
So I guess it's all him. And of course, Dokgi.
Dokgi is.
He a rapper.
It's the Korean word for hammer. So
is the hammer his penis?
Like tok tok tok. The hammer is my penis.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, God, I love that musical. Fuck, that is the greatest. I wanted to show that to my students, but
there's a lot of sex.
But there's a lot of sex jokes, and of course the blatant "the hammer's my penis."
Yeah.
But I thought my students would love that because they love singing.
But anyways, this song.
Dr. Horrible sing along blog in case you don't know.
Yeah, with Neil Patrick Harris. This song is very well produced. It sounds so
not original. I don't want
not original because this song reminds me of another song, another like American song sung by a female artist. I just can't put my finger on it. It might be Adelaide or someone, but it's so very well produced. I would say it's almost theatrical in nature.
Okay.
It seems kind of like a song that you would hear in a movie that's like a in a scene that's kind of just like things are just falling and whatever, and the guy's
It's
just
like
kind of
a little
walking,
sad, yeah.
walking through like desolate places. It's just kind of
It's like a very
that
slow
feeling.
build. This song is a very slow build.
it gives me that feeling of just like badass, kind of a badass just walking through just shit.
I mean, I think Hyoko's voice doesn't match that. This badass, like slowly building kind of thing.
Oh, I'm talking about just the producing.
Okay, just the producing, okay.
Yeah, just the instrumental portion of it.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, I think, you know, this song is like unique in the Korean scene, right?
Oh, very.
It's like so kind of out of nowhere. Nobody is producing music, at least as far as we know. I mean, I'm sure there's some indie people out there that we just don't know about. But that, and of course, Hyoko's voice is so unique.
So yeah, when you hear his voice, you're just like, oh yeah, that's Hyuk.
Yeah, like, and it's weird to me because I wouldn't expect it to work with this kind of production.
Yeah.
And I still don't think it works amazingly. I wasn't
It's
like
not a perfect
blown
match.
away.
It's not a perfect match, right?
Yeah, I've never actually been a fan of Toki, but weirdly
a
enough,
great
I
job.
thought his rap matched so well with the backing beat.
He did a great job on this track.
Yeah, it was so measured and it's so slow and it's so like everything's like thought out, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is pretty good.
It felt very calculated.
Yeah.
Like, for me, the Kisum song, it felt like she just went in there and like listened to the song and just wrote lyrics. And on the first take, they're like, okay, good, we're finished. But it felt like Toki went in and he's just like, oh no, this is not it. I'm gonna rewrite this part. Oh no, this part's not good. I'm gonna rewrite this part. Like I felt like he just sat down and just like ironed it out.
Yeah.
Like exactly how he wanted to do it, and like cut
He
part
listened to
places,
the instrumental like 100 times. It was like, we
Yeah.
gotta get it perfect.
Yeah, it felt very. I hate to use this
fitting.
word again. Yeah, but polished. It felt very like the final cut, right?
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I mean, you know, in the grand scheme of things, this is a good song, but it's not a song that I
It's not a
enjoy
song-
listening to.
It's not a
but-
song that you can listen to anytime.
Okay. Yeah. Like if this song came up, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's a pretty good song. But you know,
I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah,
I'm not gonna be like,
hear
I'm gonna
that,
search out for that
parachute song.
that parachute song. Like
Yeah,
I really want
it's not that
to,
kind
I
of
really
song.
want to feel like I'm in a Transformers movie. You know, like no, not really. But you know, if you want to hear something wholly unique to the Korean scene and like kind of totally out of left field, like Hyoko's voice, amazing. If you haven't, we've talked about Hyuk for a while, but you know, the most mainstream thing Hyoko's been in is that one weird country Infinite Challenge song.
Yeah. And then he had that one song that like got really, really popular for some reason.
Yeah, but that song was really
Tons of
popular in
girls.
Korea, but it wasn't popular internationally.
yeah.
So you
You're
know,
right.
maybe if you listen to our podcast, of course, maybe you heard of it. But
Yeah. So like every now and then people will say like, oh, I like this podcast because they introduce music that I won't have heard like normally. This is the song that I'm saying you probably won't hear of it otherwise if you don't listen to this podcast. IU and all that, you've probably heard of it already. You probably just wanted to hear our opinions on it. But this song, I'm definitely recommending to you. If you don't really necessarily like Hyuk or Toki's part, just listen to it for the instrumental portion. It's literally not K-pop.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not, and it's not really hip hop either. Like it's in this weird.
I don't know
like,
what to call it. When I listened to it a few times, I was just like, this is theatrical. This is very just has a lot of layers.
Yeah, and it's very simple, which is good. But we definitely know what genre the next song is in.
Yep. So our next song is by a plethora of artists: Junggigo, Zion.T, Crush, and Dean with their song 24/7.
지하철 환승역 바쁜 출근 시간 피곤해 난 너무 지쳐 늦은 밤 야근에 회식 오늘도 다 끝났네 오늘 난 너무 지쳐 숨 막히게 지나버린 시간 속에 아슬아슬하게 하루를 겨우 보내 월화수목금토일
없는지 넌 아무 일도 없는지 난 너무 지쳐 전화도 그만해 쉬고 싶은데 속이 쓰려 물 한 잔만 줘 할 일은 쌓여만 가네 비좁은 작업실에 눕고 싶어 그 옆에
Now, this song is my song. Steven, if that Sleepy song was his, this song is my song. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge fan of Zion.T, a huge fan of Crush, and this is like their type of song. It's like very kind of got the keyboard in it that Crush is really known for. It's got the falsetto, and they brought Junggigo in for some reason.
To be honest, why is this just not a Zion.T song? Like, or why is this not a Crush song? It's so weird. Like they would.
Why
put
would
Junggigo into
Junggigo?
this song? I don't know.
I mean, he
weird.
doesn't do a terrible job because he kind of has that airy voice, but
I just don't.
I just don't equate Junggigo with R&B.
Like, I mean, I think he's got R&B, just not this type of R&B.
Yeah, this is a weird kind of Zion.T Crush type of R&B.
Yeah. Like the whole time, I was like, I can totally hear Zion.T singing this part. Like, why doesn't he just dip here? Like, why doesn't he just do it? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like the song. I think it's really boring. I think it's really slow.
It's really slow, yeah.
Slower than even a normal Zion.T. Like, a normal Zion.T song at least has a little bit more funk and a little bit more instrumental to kind of get you up and in.
You know, in it.
But this song it felt like it took 24/7 to get through it, to be honest.
Oh, it's clever.
It's not that clever, but I mean, but again, you know, I like the sleepies, you know.
Yeah, and this is
you,
like my
you
type
like
of
things
songs.
that make you sleepy.
So depending on what type of music, see, this is Steven and I felt we've kind of come to a certain middle ground of things we like, but there are certain things that distinctively Steven likes, and there are certain things that distinctively I like. So if you side with the type of music I like 90s R&B. Or kind of slower rap, slower hip hop, this is a song for you. If you
But the thing is, like, I know that type of song, but like of all those Zion.T songs and all those Crush songs, like I still think this one is not that good. Like, not just because I don't like it. Like, I'm not saying that
it's not
because I don't like
no.
that genre. I just don't think it's that great
It's not like
song.
it's not Hug Me. It's not like Sometimes.
It's not even the last Zion.T song. The No Makeup.
Like, that song is. I've been listening to that song. That song is so good. I love that song now.
I don't like that song, but
I love that song.
I still think that has more things going for it than this one does.
Fair enough. So. Actually, I could see where you're coming from.
Yeah. Well, poor Junggigo. I mean, again, you might win because you earned that Kisum song, right? You might be in our top 10 at least, but not for this song. Wait, who sings the Wet song?
Wet?
Yeah.
Junggigo.
Is that Junggigo?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Junggigo or Jooyoung?
I think that's Jooyoung, man.
It's one of those two.
One of these J's. One of these Starship J's. Junggigo's in Starship, right? Yeah. Or he's always working with Starship. I actually don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in Starship.
All right. Starship kind of got that section kind of locked
down. Yeah.
Anyways, now is the time where we want to thank all the people that watch us and listen to us on iTunes and, of course, on YouTube. And when I say iTunes, I just mean in general on their phones or podcasts or whatever. Because I know not everyone uses iTunes, but
just anyone who listens to our podcast.
Android doesn't have a kind of a centralized thing, so I'm sorry for all your Android users.
Whatever you're listening to us on there.
Yeah, but of course, 2 episodes ago, I kind of put out the word. I was like, I really, really hope. One of my goals is, we can get to 100 reviews by the end of the year.
Yeah.
And a lot, like 4 or 5 people helped us out in the last episode, and 3 people helped us out this time, and we're at 77 reviews. Actually, it's at 77 ratings. We're only at like maybe 59 or whatever reviews, but so
we're looking for 100 ratings.
We're looking for 100 ratings. Sorry, not 100 reviews. So we're almost there. We got 23 left with maybe 3 episodes left in the.
That's give or take about 8 an episode.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But as long as we get close. So we want to thank, of course, the people that left us reviews. So first, of course, is Sayo, and he or she says, a good guy's view of the latest K-pop releases. We are guys. That is true. They give their honest opinions, which is worth a lot in the K-pop reaction community.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, you're totally right. We are two guys. We like certain things. We do try to bring in some female influence every now and then, but
it's been a long time since we've asked Mina. Partially because when the new version 3 came out, we were trying to make sure we got everything set up and the new camera and how we would do audio. Our setup. I don't even know how Mina would fit into this tight ass setup unless her head is just like right here
in the middle, just like hey guys.
But I think we'll definitely have Mina. If she's not busy, sometime soon maybe. Thank you for leaving us a review, Sayo.
Yeah. Then the next review is from Medium Rare Boba. He or she says, I've been listening for about half a year and can say I appreciate their opinions. They're actually really funny. Always looking forward to new episodes.
Thank you so much. Half a year. I mean, that's amazing.
Thank God somebody thinks we're funny.
At least one person does. My mom doesn't.
No, she doesn't really like us, does she?
I don't know. I don't know if my mom listens. I haven't talked to her in a while.
It always worries me.
I haven't talked to her in a while.
I see her she likes our Facebook page, and I'm just like,
did she?
Yeah. I was like, every now and then she'll like something. I'm just like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, that wasn't my choice to have my mom find out about this, but she did.
But
thank you, of course, Medium Rare Boba, and thank you, Mom, I guess, for birthing me. And making me funny. I don't know. Funny looking. Hey! And of course, the last one is by Skip to Mayo. Or Skip to Mayo.
Or Skip to My You.
Is that you, though? There's no you, though.
Well,
it's just yo.
It's normally Skip to My Lou, right?
That's what I thought, but...
Skip to My Yo!
All right, well, Skip to My You. It's probably you, but it is written Skip to My Yo. He or she says, new listener here.
Josh and Steven here.
Thank you, new listener. Really enjoy the podcast. I definitely recommend it to K-pop fans. I really like that they review a bunch of different groups, and I get exposures to new bands and get to hear the latest releases. Sometimes I agree, and sometimes not, but the podcast is always entertaining, so keep on recording, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Skip to my yo. But it's always great to hear from a new listener because most of the time we kind of hear from the same people, which is amazing. I mean, there's some dedicated people that leave us comments on YouTube and email us and stuff. But it's always great to hear from a new listener. Yeah. Because it means people still download it. And it's not just all robots, because sometimes we think it's just all robots.
Sometimes we think we have maybe like 400 actual listeners, and then the rest are just robots.
Yeah, we're a little afraid of that. But all right, thank you again. Of course, if you can, please leave us a review on iTunes. If you don't live in America and you leave it in a different country's store,
be sure to let us know.
Let us know on Twitter. I mean, at This Week in K-pop or at Twig Steven or at Twig Josh. Just tell us that you left one somewhere, and we'll read it next time because I normally don't check those. But all right, so now to my 3 videos that I want to talk about.
What is that, Steven?
The first one is a guy that we've kind of hyped up for a while. He's got an amazing fucking voice.
Yeah.
And his name is Chancellor with his song Better.
보고 싶다는 말밖에 못해요. Oh baby, 곁에 없어도 나 다 느껴져. Cause I miss you, babe. Yeah, it's been so long. It feels so long. 네 목소리가 손에 닿듯해. 떠내 울지마. 너에게 꼭 갈 테니, girl. Because we're better when together. 내 숨결이 멈출 때까지 그대로 너 그대로 있어주겠니. 이제 네가 보여. I won't change for nothing if not you, girl.
Now, I think last I checked, this song had less than 2,000 views.
That is crazy.
Just crazy.
Because Chancellor 1 is amazing. Just rapper, singer, like he's just really good.
It's his voice. I think his voice is like no other in like there's a Zion.T voice, but then I also think there's a Chancellor voice.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
It's so smooth.
That's the way I would describe it. Very smooth.
And this song, it's a very chill song. It's just him and kind of an acoustic guitar and kind of a little bit of other stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's just so. It's not a catchy song. It's kind of like an R&B ballad, really.
What
like,
if I had to equate it to something in American music? I would say '90s Babyface.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah.
Babyface.
Babyface, yeah.
All right. Is that one of those things where it's like calling a fat dude tiny, or did he really have a baby face?
I think he was quite ugly.
Oh, so they
Called him baby.
Well, it doesn't matter, right?
None of that.
Chancellor though, he's a pretty good looking dude, I think.
Probably got enough poo tag anyway.
Yeah, he probably is named Babyface. What's your rap name?
My name Babyface.
It's like, what's your rap name? Pacifier. It's just like such a weird, like, not cool.
You'd think so, right? Yeah. He was quite popular.
Is he a singer? He's a singer,
yeah.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
R&B
But anyways, Chancellor, previously, of course, part of Double Sidekick? No, part of One Way. Part of One Way.
Yeah.
I also think he's a producer in Double Sidekick.
I think so. I'm sure
Could be making
Chancellor is
that
a
up.
producer.
Could be
I'm
making that
sure Chancellor is a producer. I think we talked about it when he was in that song.
I think every episode we ever talk about him, we always think he's these things, but we never double check.
We never fact check. We really should really fact check.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure I've tried fact checking before. There's just not that much known about Chancellor.
I think he has like 2,000 views on his video.
Yeah, I think you probably need to search in Korean if anything. But
Chancellor.
Yeah, but anyways, Chancellor, like if you like want smooth ass voice, if you just want like an awesome just
Korean
R&B with an acoustic guitar. They're like walking around like Nevada, Grand Canyon.
Utah.
He's like wearing some
somewhere.
Native American-y stuff. That's a little strange, but
a little bit offensive. The music video.
Yeah, but it's just so his voice is amazing.
The song is really good.
Yeah,
it's
totally different than his last song with Bunky. Like the doom 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 doom. What is that song called? Song Guy or something.
Something about your hands.
Yeah, something. Which I also still listen to that song.
I still listen to that song too.
Like this one doesn't have like that one was like kind of all about the beat,
yeah.
And that was all about how it was such a great like kind of like you're just like bumping your head to it. Yeah, you're like boom boom boom. You're like This one is total opposite. This one is just his voice.
Oh, smooth.
Yeah. And as always, when I mention Chancellor, he also goes by Mikey sometimes.
Oh, that's right.
And again, you gotta find that. The cover of the Sistar song, "Loving You," that is still "Loving You" R&B version. That's still one of my favorite songs of all time. Sometimes I will actually look that up. I'm like, now I really want to hear this "Loving You" R&B version, and it's really good. Also, my favorite Sistar song probably of all time. Like every time a Sistar song comes out, especially in the summer, I'm like, please make it like "Loving You."
Please make it half as good as "Loving You."
And they're just going in a different direction.
Hey, I really like "Shake It."
The thing is, "Shake It," honestly, like we weren't that hyped on it when we first, and like I think it's a good song, and it's catchy as fuck because we've heard it a billion times, and the butt move, is very popular, but like "Loving You" is just loving you.
"Loving You" is the best sister song. I agree with you.
But of course, not the best overall Sistar song because that's Sistar 19.
My Boy. I knew you were gonna say it.
Faux show. Moving on to the guy that I couldn't pronounce exactly. We had to look up some YouTube shit. We had to Google it.
If there were bloopers, Steven messed up the first time round. First, he almost said "cunts."
I didn't say. I'd never once said that.
Because earlier I was saying
you were saying it a lot.
Cunts.
And I was like, that's rude. That's like one of the worst words to say, man. It just sounds so bad to me.
I'm saying "cunts."
No.
Cunts.
No. No.
Code "cunts."
Stop it. Stop my ear. Stop it.
Xiaaaa!
Anyways, this song is by Xiaaaa or Xiaaaa, who of course is Junsu from Well, not anymore, but from DBSK, of course.
Was from
or
DBSK.
TVXQ, whatever. You know what? So I always call them DBSK because that's just always how I've
Donghangshingi,
known
yeah.
them. But that's their Japanese name.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, all my students call them Donghangshingi.
But like, or maybe I'm backwards there. But I always thought that DBSK was a thing, but I feel like their official Korean one is TVSQ. Or is TVSQ the Japanese one?
I thought TVXQ
Or is
was
that
the
the Chinese
Japanese one.
Oh, maybe I'm backwards then.
Because all my students refer to them as Donghangshingi.
I mean, that
don't say
is
DBSK,
Korean.
obviously, yeah.
That is Korean. Well, maybe I completely
With
backwards
like
that.
Dongdi, Bangshingi, right?
I know where DBSK comes from.
So I'm put money.
Okay, then I backwards that and
backwards
ignore
that.
everything I just said. But anyways, this is Xiaaaa featuring Giriboy with their song OAO.
비옥한 무시 드러나 광명에 눈떠 새롭게 태어나 어둠을 걷어 찬란함으로 무력한 내 자신의 숨이 탁 차올라 미약한 존재 두 다리로 버텨내 끝까지 이 순간 놓치지 마라 돌보소서
Not Oreo, but
Oreo.
Now Xiaaaa, he of course like I always really like his type of song
Yeah.
because I mean there's actually not
He's
that
got a
many.
really good voice. Right?
Yeah, I think he's good voice, and he always goes hard on his choreography. Like he's
Yeah.
always just going hard.
Like, oh, you must be sweating.
Like he is a sweat. He's moving his legs. He's moving everything. But you know, even though he was one of the greatest dancers in that era of SM,
Yeah.
nowadays it's not that great of a dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I think compared to the younger people. But it's a very different style of dance. Like he is really really good at this super choreographed like
Yeah.
super
Kind of like arms here, arms there, arms here,
arms,
there.
legs, arms here, like pose. You know, like he's really good at that stuff. I will say, maybe it's just me, but I think the YouTube video has some major problems. Like I don't know if they uploaded it wrong or they used the wrong frames or something.
It feels really choppy.
It's really choppy. Yeah, it's really choppy, and the music video itself has a lot of cuts in it. So like the choppiness plus the cuts actually gave me a headache, and like I just couldn't.
Yeah, I was
really
watching it. I was like, is this video from the 90s? Like,
Yeah, I thought my computer was lagging when I was watching it, but it wasn't. It was just a really shitty frame rate. And then I looked in the comments, and I'm like, nobody else mentioned that. So maybe it's just my computer. I don't know.
I don't know. No, I had the same.
But like, yeah, you watched it here. Like it just looked really bad. Like I just couldn't deal with it. But the song I thought was pretty good. Like
Yeah, it's not bad.
there was another Xiaaaa song that I really liked. What was it called? It was featuring like some American dude, like Puff Daddy's like son or some shit. Like, do you know what I'm talking about at all?
I don't.
Anyways, what did you think about this song? I'm gonna try and find it.
So
if
this
I-
song for me, like Jinsu is always known for a certain type of singing style. The way I would describe it is like he's always on the verge of crying. Like he's almost always gonna cry.
a little bit.
And this song, I just really, I don't know how to describe it. I just really appreciate that it's very his style, but it's not too much of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's one of the few, like, I don't really like a lot of the other DBSK solo stuff, but I've always kind of like Xiaaaa stuff.
Yeah.
And the song that I'm talking about is called Incredible, featuring Quincy. I feel like it's Quincy something, and that he's the son of somebody, but I can't figure that out right now. But anyway, so shout outs to some of the older fans that still really like that kind of era of stuff. It's a little bit before my time. I was never really
Kind
that
of just
into
before
DBSK.
yeah.
But also not that into boy groups in general. Anyways, although recently I think that's changed.
Kind of changing, yeah. That is changing.
It's weird.
It's quite changing.
It's weird. All right, let's talk about the last song, potentially the one that we might get thumbs downs on, aka the icon of this episode. And that is by a group that's been a little AFK for a while, FX. And their comeback with 4 Walls.
감정이란 꽃은 짧은 순간 피어나는 걸 뒤끝 하나 없이 완벽했던 시작을 넘어 낯선 파란빛이 파고들어 어지럽힌 걸 Mysteric, mysteric oh, oh, oh. 눈 깜짝할 그 순간 번져버린 노란 blue 소리 없이 다가와 내게만 펼쳐낸 신기루 Love is for walls 너로 참 mirror mirror Love is for walls 신비로운 mirror mirror
눈앞에 비오는 문을 열어 조심스레 빛을 향해 발을 디뎌 Not the answers But now they mean nothing Cause these songs come me here with something 새 문을 열고 또 열수록 점점 더 커지는 너만이 counting at 4 walls 또 다른 색깔의 new walls 깊이 빠져드는 new world
난 진실해도 눈을 뗄 수 없어 넌 아름다워 투명하게 난 그래 매번 거울 속에 내가 아닌 네가 비춰와 눈 마주친
Now, of course, FX, it's been a while. They lost a member.
Slowly.
They lost a member to a big old dick.
Apparently.
To Choiza.
That's what his name means.
That's what his name means.
Big dick.
Big dick. If you didn't know. But anyway, so still not here. But FX, I mean, their last song, Notorious, very notorious. Everybody who's a longtime listener knows I really dislike Red Light.
Yeah, it made
Really
Steven's
dislike it.
ears bleed.
I often don't. It's been a long time that I've really disliked a song. That's one of them. Every time that song comes up, like, I'm just like, change it now. Like, I just can't deal with it. Josh, on the other hand,
It's not bad.
it's not bad.
It's not bad.
And again, like, I know maybe you're a new listener, you heard that, you're like, oh, well, this guy, fuck this guy, right? Like, I really like FX. Right? I talked about it earlier in the past. Like, I used to really like FX. And FX songs were always songs where, like, I didn't like it at first. Like, I thought it was weird at first. And then after a couple listens to, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, when I first listened to fucking, like, La Chata, I was like, A, who the fuck named this song? Okay? And B, it's weird. But then I'm like, oh, man, I really like this. Yeah, okay. It's not bad.
FX has a certain style. They have this kind of corner of the market just, like, all to themselves.
Yeah, and I think Red Light was the, like they keep, like, making it weirder and weirder and more electronic, and I think Red Light was, like, the thing that broke the camel's back.
But they're like, okay, let's take it back a little bit.
They were like, whoa, we did, just, they went too far. And so with this song, like, honestly, like, I wouldn't, even if I heard this song, I wouldn't think FX. I wouldn't think this was an FX song, to be honest.
I would.
You would?
I would.
I don't know their voice. I mean, okay, once Amber starts rapping, I'm like, that's Amber. But I don't know the other girls' voices well enough. But like, I think this really is not very FX-y to me, anyways. Does that mean I like this song? No, I didn't really like this song.
This song is very like Euro poppy, and you might get down with that, but it's not my cup of tea. For one, I would say I'm an FX fan because I've pretty much liked all their music, at least to a certain degree, especially Pink Tape. Pink Tape was a great album. I really liked that album. But this song, there's just something about it. people will say like, "Oh, you're thinking it's missing Sully." No, that's not the problem.
Yeah.
The problem of the song is that it's constructed in a way that it suits a certain style. It suits a certain like kind of.
I just
listener.
thought the production of the song was just weird, and it like I thought it was messy. I thought a lot of like there are too many words in certain parts. I thought the song itself was a very kind of chill, laid back kind
Yeah.
of song, but then the lyrics and the way they were singing and
they
the way
repped
they
it
were
up.
rapping was like they were trying to like I actually thought something was wrong with my computer at first. I was like, why is the singing audio such a big disconnect with the backing track?
I felt the same way, Steven. Like the two kind of styles of the song that they're going with, they really compete against each other in this sense.
No, I agree. Like the singing, like it wants it to speed up and it wants it to do like to build to something, but the backing track is like, nah, calm it down, bro. Like chill out.
Even in the backing track, I don't even if you just take out all the vocals, like there's a portion of a layer of the song that's just like Europop. Let's go fast. And then there's this kind of like subtle underneath layer that's just like they're trying to slow it down. It's trying to be a mid-tempo kind of song.
Yeah.
And they're just really just fighting each other the whole time.
Yeah, and you know, like we say all of that. We're saying all of that without comparing it to View.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I heard from someone, you know, people even Twittered me. They were like, "Yo, check out FX new song. Like, you liked View, you're gonna like this song. Like, they sound so similar." And like, you look at the comments, and people are like, "It sounds like View. It sounds like View." I don't think it sounds like View at all. I think it's in the same kind of genre of like Europoppy.
It has similar parts that you would attribute to sounding like View, like the very Europoppy parts. The fast parts really sound like View.
But I don't think the melody sounds like View.
No.
I don't think any of like I think it more is like View, like genre-y rather than the songs actually sound similar.
Yeah.
I don't think the songs sound similar at all. But the reason I like View and the reason I think View is a good song is because it's a chill song, and when they sing it, it's chill. Even the chorus is chill as fuck. It's just like down, down, View, down, View. Like it's very like, oh yeah, let's calm it down. Yeah. And I was just like if I wanted to hear a Europop type song, and if you think these songs sound similar, I think View is the superior version by a 10,000 fold. And that's not because of the singers, it's not because of the rapping, it's just the way the song's produced.
If I had to kind of describe the songs, View sounds like a song that they wrote maybe at a lower tempo, and they're like, no, let's just up the tempo for this song, and they upped the tempo and it was all right.
Okay.
But FX, this song, it felt like they kind of had a Europop section, and they're just like, oh, I like this layer too, and then just layered it together without too much afterthought.
Maybe.
Like View, they like recorded a song in its entirety in a certain like tempo, and they're like, no, let's speed it up. And they kind of sped it up. But FX, Four Walls, it sounds like the layers don't go together very well.
I mean, to be honest, like I don't know technical shit for the life of me, right? Just in my head, it's just I think they try to fit too much in this Four Wall song. It didn't really work. It's not even that catchy. I mean, it's not a bad song. Like, to be honest, like Red Light was a bad song. Like, I really didn't like this song. Like, this song, maybe I'll listen to it. But even right before this, when we were like re-listening to the songs, I was like, I couldn't even get through a minute of the song before I was like, something's wrong with this song. Like, I'm not feeling this song, you know? And that's even before like, there's one thing we hate. I think we both hate, and we both agree on this hate. Is like, we both hate like what I would call like AP English music videos. Okay? When it's a music video with a bunch of random ass shit, with random ass scenes that I'm sure there's a story somewhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I'm sure there's a lot of fan theories. I'm sure there's someone that's like, well, obviously this means this and this means this. But like, it's just a bunch of nonsense scenes to me. I really hate those type of music videos.
Yeah,
I really hate them.
I feel like those types of music videos and kind of just themes are really just kind of like, okay, this, like, look at this. It's so cool. It's so like,
artistic.
It's so artistic. There's so many layers to it. It's so complex. Now you eat this now.
Yeah.
Like that's what
I'm
it feels
shove
like.
it in your
I'm
mouth.
gonna shove it in your face, and if you don't like it, you don't understand art. Sorry.
Like, I hate that. Like, I know there's gonna be fans that are just like, you just don't understand. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Like just because it may be deep, like we've had these things with like other music videos where like, you just don't understand the 21 video. I'm like, I don't care. Like, if I watched that video and A, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and B, the stuff that they showed wasn't particularly great, like, why do I need to like it because it's complex?
I kind of related to the analogy or kind of comparison of like when I hear a lead single or or kind of just like a single that's from an album and I like it, when I hear that song, it makes me want to explore the album, right?
Yeah.
But most people don't go in and listen to the whole album as a whole from the get-go, right? Like, oh, IU has a new album, I'm going to listen to the whole album right now. No, you start with the singles.
Yeah.
And this is
Most
the same,
people.
most people. And this is the kind of thing that happens for this music video. You don't go in and just like take it all.
Yeah.
Right? Like that, the same with reactions. The people who just like watch it one time and they just have so much to say, like they're bullshitting you. They've watched that music video plenty of times already if they have that much to say. If a song or a music video has so much content or it's just so complex, if you watch it the first time, you look at it and you're just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Just 'cause there's so many parts to it.
I don't want to write an essay on a music video,
Yeah.
right? Like I'm sure there's some people that do, and if you really like those things, like you probably really like this video. I mean, a lot of people really like this video, but like
It just depends on what you're looking for in a music video.
yeah. But even then, like, why do I like FX? I like it's the longest joke in the book that FX was put in a box, and they've had box videos forever. But why? It's just like Shiny. It's like, why did I like Shiny videos? To see them dance. To see them dance. Ain't no dancing in this one, right? Like, it's just it's got that filter on it, which right? B, like the whole time it's just like weird, esoteric, like, oh, she's and like I know it all fits together, and I'm sure there's an explanation that's great somewhere, but
because somebody had to craft this. There has to be an explanation. There has to be some sort of like thing or point that they're trying to come across. But for us, the reason you look at a music video is so you can enjoy the song more.
Yeah.
And this song, when we watched it, it made us enjoy the song even less.
Yeah, like I can totally, I totally know this is gonna happen. Like I know someone's gonna be like, well, you don't like complex things like FX, but you like boring ass generic shit like Twice's. And I'm like, I totally understand where you're coming from. I totally understand. The Twice's is generic, quote unquote, when compared to this like AP English style thing. But like, why do I watch music videos, right? I watch it for that, for the Twice stuff, for the pretty girls doing pretty things and dancing and like them acting cute, and I'm having fun. I want to have fun when I'm watching a music video.
Yeah.
I don't watch FX music videos for a fucking dissertation, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that.
And like when people say like, oh, I don't know why you didn't like this music video, or not this one, but just like another one, it's just like, oh, I thought it was really fun, they're really handsome or whatever. I can respect those opinions because you found enjoyment and you found fun in that music video, even though me and Steven or even I didn't enjoy it.
Sure.
Like I respect your opinion because you got enjoyment from it. But this music video, Four Walls, like this, if you really get enjoyment for this, that's fine. There are some people who like get enjoyment from this, who really enjoy this, right? But there are even more people who watch this and they're trying to be cool or they're trying to be artistic by saying all these things, like typing on a YouTube comment about explaining their thoughts, like
the cup is Sully, and they're trying to save, and she left and she broke the group, and they're trying to save the group, so they're trying to go back in time and doing these dream and a dream and a dream.
And it's like, no, you're the guy who's sitting in a coffee shop with a beret, who's like, quoting some philosopher, like trying to project your smartness on someone else, try to project a certain image on someone else. And I really, 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 really hate that because we mentioned it earlier in the podcast when people are trying to like press something on
like
you.
if they think less of you. I mean, to be fair, like there are certain things I'm very snobby about, like. K-pop's not one of those things, but I'm very snobby on movies, right? Like if someone is like, yeah, I really like Transformers, I'm like, I think less of you now. Like, it's a horrible thing to say.
Yeah.
It's very irrational, but I'm like, I no longer respect your opinion on anything because you like blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
So, like, that kind of artsy stuff, like, is that for me.
Yeah.
Like, if you like modern art, like, I don't understand modern art. Like, I don't understand why you can have a white canvas and that's art and that's worth...
Like,
I don't understand.
you enjoy it, but don't try to, like, demean me because I don't enjoy it the same way you do.
Yeah.
Just in general. People like what they like. We say that all the time. People like what they like. If you like this, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right? But if you like this and are just putting down other people because they don't like it, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. And I know we're hamming on it, but like I just miss like we said it, but like in my head it's like, okay, I don't want to open this bag, but Red Velvet came at a very auspicious time when FX was having problems.
Interesting timing they had.
And I love their last song. I mean, but when I think about it right now, I'm like, that's a fucking FX song. Like Dum Dum is an FX song, man.
That's
like that should have
to
been.
be.
Yeah, like that's what I want FX to be, right? So when FX was coming back, I'm like, oh yeah, like I want that, right? I want that FX back. I don't want Red Light FX, right? I want just cool dance, kind of a weird song, but like kind of catchy.
I want quirky FX, not
artsy.
esoteric.
Yeah,
FX.
yeah. But then we got this, so I was like, no. So yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of FX fans out there. I mean, we are FX fans.
Yeah, we are FX
just really
fans.
like them. And it's a shame, but maybe their next one. Their next one. I think sadly it's going to be on a downer. But that's going to be it for episode 79. We're almost at 80. And again, we love all the people that stick around and listen to us, especially all the way to the very end. And yeah, we're hoping that, for Christmas, don't give anyone a gift. Just give them our podcast. No. Buy them an iPhone or something and preload our podcast onto it, then give it.
Yeah.
Because we hopefully we can get up to 100 iTunes ratings.
Yeah.
That's my good.
Yeah.
That's my gooba.
And we're almost at 5,000 YouTube subscribers too.
We are, despite us not really doing much on YouTube.
We're like 4,800 something, 4,800 and change.
We gain subscribers pretty slowly, but anyways, that's it for this week. Of course, next week will be our after show, and of course, the week after that we'll be back with episode 80.
Hey.
So until next time, don't kill us. All you I was going to be like, I would call the FX fans something, but they don't have a name.
Oh, shots fired.
Peace. Welcome to the After Show for episode 79. If this is your first time tuning in, this is not the main episode. This is the dirty leftovers of the main episode, where we talk about leftover songs or things that we didn't have time to talk about or just random ass shit.
Usually random ass shit.
Yeah, and this episode is definitely going to be some random ass shit because we really didn't have that much to talk about.
Yeah.
We actually are recording this like 4 hours after recording the main episode, which is normally not the case.
Yeah, we usually do it like right after our podcast, but this week's a special week.